almost out of Friday. Almost there. Glad we had that shot. Oh no. Luna. Luna, did you get that? Did you have that real talk? Did you? I'll play it in a sec. Let me finish this row. So we can have more angry Pac-Man vagina to close off and join the next row. Okay? Okay. Oh, Lord Luna. Lord Luna. What did you do? I don't know anymore, girl. One in Discord having coffee. What's else up to? Oh. Well. Glad we had that chat. One in Discord having coffee. What's... Pretty much, Luna. Pretty much. Pretty much. That's basically glad we had that chat. Absolutely. The general like discontent of the shade. All right, back to angry vagina Pac-Man because we finished a row, and if you counted all of them in your row, then you should be on the correct one, right? Because we said we needed 32. 1 2 increase, 1 2 increase, 1 2 times 8. See that? But the last step says join with a slip stitch. That's how we close the angry vagina. Okay, so this angry little vagina here, right? Ah, close me. Ah, fill me. Okay, like we'll get it there, Elsa. That stitch marker is where we're joining. That stitch marker is where we're joining. So take the stitch marker out. That's where we're going through. You see the hook poke through. Scoop your yarn. You should have 2 on your hook. See, 1 2. But scoop again. That's locking it in. Remember, here's my tension, right? You've locked it in though. That's also the first stitch. The next step says, once we've closed that off with the join, chain 1, half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Let's do that. Chain 1. That first slip stitch we went through, scoop, go through that hole that we started with. Scoop 1. All 3. That's your first stitch. Put your stitch marker behind the V of your first stitch. It should be right here. Right there. Close it. Done. 1. Scoop again. 2. Right? Scoop through here.
Ayo.
Scoop a third one. There's your 3. And then it said increase. That means 2 in the same hole. There's 1. Scoop through the hole again. There's 2. 3 and an increase. You can see the height already forming of the next row is the same height as what we've done. So there's how you keep going around and around the beanie until you've got the right crown. You go through that hole, Slippy, right? How was your D&D going? 2 in the same hole. This isn't... Listen, Luna, on the first round, we went through that hole 8 times. We went through that hole 8 times. We got in some good use. All right. Now we're over here. Okay. I just close it with a slip. Yeah, you can close it with a slip stitch. Exactly. That's all we're doing. Close it with a slip stitch. Chain 1 because you're starting the next row. That's the only reason you're chain 1. There it is right there at the end. Create some height. Go around again. Create some height. Go around again. So that these look clean. So that eventually... once you've done the whole hat, here's what it looks like in the end. If you continue on, you can see where we are, right? You can see how this just keeps going and going and going and going. And then eventually, it's just single crochets or half double crochets all the way around until it fits past your ear. That's it. I am not Sassy Pix. Chomp popping into be DGen, of course. Enjoy your D&D, Slippy. What have I come into? Sleeping Beauty. I'm going to read that again. What have I come into? Says Sleeping Beauty. That's what Sleeping Beauty just asked. What have I come into? Well, Sleeping Beauty, I don't know what you came into, but we're crocheting. We're crocheting is what we're doing.
Squirrel.
Hey Pix, am I able to post a clip link? Of course you are. I just got the next best clip to pop up on Paradragos. Oh gosh, Miss Whitehead, of course you can. We love to torture. I mean, we love to support Paradrago. Close me, fill me? Oh my, Mrs. Whitehead, Miss Whitehead, sorry. I said Mrs. Miss Whitehead. Miss Whitehead. This one's from you. Oh my, let's go. Okay, so this angry little vagina here, right? Close me. Fill me. Okay, so this angry little vagina here, right? Close me. Fill me. Oh my god. Okay, so this angry little vagina here, right? Close me. Fill me. What would Paris say? I would die if that pops up on his channel when he does a shout out, or anyone in general. I stand by my words. You were all witness to Sandy Vagina Pikachu tonight. This is a crafting stream, right? It's true. We gotta close the angry Pac-Man Pikachu. I don't know what fuck. Someone's fucking vagina. I don't know. I don't know. It's 3 increase we're on. This is an awesome. I know, right? You could basically make that like Elsa's exclamation shade. No, it wouldn't work. But you know, it would work. I'm just trying to do some vectors over here, and I just heard what? Okay, I'm sorry, Azure. This one's for Azure. Azure missed what they heard, so let's. Okay, so this angry little vagina here, right? Close me. Fill me. Okay, so this angry little vagina here, right? Close me. Fill me. Okay, I'm glad that she heard that. I just wanted to make sure. Your stream is awful as background noise. I'm okay with that though. I didn't say that this was the stream to follow if you had a little child like around, you know? I would say there's a you gotta be careful. It's been vagina for about a half hour, maybe. But so has El Shade's shade, you know. But how are your vectors going, Azure? Enough about angry vagina. How are your vectors? Your stream is amazing as back. Thank you, Slippy. I'm glad that you can still say you're getting anything done, if not, you know. It is hard to not get distracted. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm honey, we have a screaming goat, okay? Like, we've got quite a few things. There's a lot of distractions. I could have more. I don't have enough, I'm sure. They do say now see Crafty Sarah, we do. Oh my. Like, right? Like that in itself. Right? There's a few. Just keep going. Come on. What the fuck? Yep, I know. Yep. 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 There's a lot of distractions. I don't know if Azure needed enough. Azure. I don't know if Azure's gonna get anything done. I don't think so. Oh my. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Danny says, come from watching, you came from watching Zach and Drew on Casual Yarns and then Picks with Vaginas. You love your friends. I know. Of course, we can't talk about shit. It's okay. You learned how to clip this way. Yo, Taz, Miss Whitehead. Miss Whitehead, Taz is a legend of the clip. Okay, on Paris channel. Legend of the clip. Like, you could basically take all of Taz's clips and customize a voice segment that's a sentence Para never said. You have that much voice reference of Para. You could basically piece together all of his words and make entire stories and novels from his voice. There are that many. Like, I think he shared his clip total at the end of last year or something. I forget, it was in some astronomical, like 1,500 clips or something crazy. I forget. Anyway. Wild. It's a lot. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. So just keep counting. How many have you done? Are you on the first, second, or third half double crochet? Are you on the first part of the increase or the second part of the increase? Like, count what you're doing. Here's the worst part. I'm gonna tell you what you do. Oh no, I don't know how many stitches I'm at. I don't know if when you count ahead to see how many are left and it doesn't add up, you made a mistake back here somewhere. You know what the stitch marker helps you with as well? If you fuck up and you can't count, you miscount, you screwed up, you know what you do? Drop it, stop right away. Take this hook out, drop that too, okay? Just drop that shit, okay? Take this tail, you're gonna frog. I don't know where I screwed up, ready? We frogging. Look at that, we're frogging. This is it. Rip this shit out. Rip it out. Rip it. Rip it, rip it, rip it all the way back. All the way back. Remember that stitch marker I told you about? That stitch marker was your first stitch. Count again. 1, 2, 3. And look at the giant holes it formed from ripping it out. Those will get filled. Those will get filled. Okay? Versus where we didn't stitch. Do you see those fresh stitches we didn't touch yet? Versus the gigantic holes that are there from the next row, right? That's it. You're gonna rip it out all the way to the first stitch. If you rip out too far, that's fine. But you're just trying to keep that under there because there's where my hook goes. I know I've got my first stitch done and I can continue on the row. But that's how you rip it out. So now 1, this is my second half double through the hole, right? Then I need to do a 3, and then I'm going to do an increase because it's 3 half double crochets and an increase. Cool. There's 1, 2, 3 increase, and just keep going around and around. It is gigantic, Sleeping Beauty. It's true. Like, you can see the difference in what we've caused here versus the places we haven't stitched here. We will go through these holes and create bigger holes with our tool. For now, these are the holes we visited. These are the holes we have yet to visit, right? Up until the next row. And then this will continue and continue and continue, right? So, but I think something like that. Stream Raiders, yes, you've got less than a minute for the final one. So I'm just gonna keep going around. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. And if anyone again has questions or wants me to repeat something or, you know, throw some more shade at Elsa, just holler. We can absolutely do all of the above. You're not done with this hat yet? I mean, like, let's be honest, Elsa. Hello? We can jump ahead. How far ahead do you want to jump? Pix ignoring. No, I was not. Yes, fill those holes, Daddy. That's why I ignored it, Danny. As I read it again, that's why I ignored it the first time. You understand? Just kidding. It was maybe in the 60s. Welcome to new generations where we don't give a fuck and say what we want. Oh no. People think crochet. Listen, crafty Sarah Marie. I'll tell you, there are some grannies I know who are like hobbyist crafters. They are some of the funniest fucking people. The funniest people, the most visceral, savage. Some of them are like borderline, like, okay, you really went, wow, you went out. You went off, you know? Like, there are some like that too. I get it. I love this channel, Sleeping Beauty. We are silent Tazzy, can't clip anymore. Now the rest of us need to try and pick up the slack. I know, right? Pix ignoring, no. Dueling, my pattern is working up different than yours. I'm working on the front of my sweater. Well, dueling, if you're working on a sweater, this is not what it's gonna look like, okay? But what I thought I would do with this yellow, this is not wasted yellow. The whole time I've been doing increases because Big Brain Pix wants a bubble bobble. A bubble bobble. Okay. He wants a bubble bobble hat. So as you can imagine, these yellows that I've been doing follow the same pattern that I'm gonna need to stick yellow spikes on there. So although this whole time